Hi there, this is Stephen Williams, and I just wanted to take a few minutes of your time to talk about my personal communication model that I think is really effective and helpful in looking at ways of communication. Now, communication is brought into many different ways. This can be interpersonal, group, mass. These are all different ways that majors and teachers and whatnot can view ways of dealing with communication. Now, my model can work with all of these, but obviously each experience is going to be different on how you go about communication itself. So let's start with my step one, which is exposition. Exposition can be as simple as, hey, how are you doing today? Or we are all here because. It's relating to your audience early on and getting an understanding of why you're talking to each other in the first place, and just getting a feel for how your receiver and sender are to each other. This brings up my second one, which is information. Information is giving on whether someone's feeling out someone's knowledge of a certain subject or if they know about a current event. Basically, what you're doing is feeling out the level of knowledge to who you're talking to. This can better help you go to your third step, which is goal. Goal is my third because everyone has a goal when going into a conversation, whether it's to find out what the weather's going to be like on the weekend or how do I fix my leak in my house. This is the idea of going into a conversation, what do I want from this person? Then my final step is plan. Plan is kind of like the conclusion part of a conversation. It's basically what can we do together or what do I need to do separately to help reach my goal. Now, plans can, range from going out and doing a job or just doing research. But basically, what you want to do is leave knowing what you need to do to better yourself with that subject or goal in mind. Conversations are almost like a tennis match, with every hit being a different point that someone's bringing up to and from receiver and sender. It's kind of like, I know this, but you may not know this. It's basically you're going back and forth with information with the set goal being the purpose of that said tennis match. Now, also, communication relies a lot on visual and hearing aspects. Tones can make different points mean completely different things. You can read someone visually. It's all about understanding, getting information from your receiver and sender, and trying to get to that said goal that started the conversation. Now, I just want to go over my model once again. It starts out with exposition, which is getting to know your subject off the beginning. Information, which is reading out the facts, trying to see how much that person knows. Goal, which is the reason you're talking to them, whether you want to find out some information or try to get somebody to do something. And then plan, which is getting something together and trying to make that thing happen or figure out what you wanted to figure out. Altogether, this will lead to successful conversations that can better your lives, whether it's trying to do something or learn something. This can help you accomplish that. So that was my communication model, and thank you for listening. I want to appreciate you all for coming out. Have a good night day. Have a nice day.